Okay, good afternoon, teacher and classmates. Today, our group is going to present an interesting topic, which is the contracted negative in don't. The members are José Silva, Rosemary Tito, Ana Claudia Ordóñez, Lisa Rinquilla, Coraima Flores, Ana Mireia Sang. Okay, imagine this is a fictional situation where I'm your teacher and you're the students, okay? Okay, students, now you are going to take an exam. This exam is about a listening activity. So you have to pay attention to the audio and you have to complete the exam. You have 10 minutes to complete this exam. And okay, here is the exam. This is a virtual exam. You have to complete the 10 sentences about about the expression don't. And this is an example. Fill in the blanks according to what you hear. I'm going to play the audio and you are going to hear many persons talking, okay? Yeah. Imagine one of the examples is I don't like cycling. So there are many options that you have to choose. And there are options like I don't like, I don't care, I don't need. So you have to choose the best answer to fill in the blanks. In this case, it will be I don't like cycling. So as I said before, you have 10 minutes. And what are you taking this exam? Because I need your scores. Okay, so do it quickly, please. And as I said before, you have 10 minutes. I'm going to play
What
the
do you
audio,
like doing?
and you listen carefully, please.
What don't you like doing?
I don't like waiting and I hate taking the bus.
I really don't like watching TV and I hate playing video games. I find them boring.
I don't like getting up early. I don't like working.
I don't like playing video games.
I hate doing sports and I really don't like going on Facebook.
It was a bad example, I think. Okay, that's the end of the fictional situation. And as you have seen, this situation occurs in many high schools. Well, it was a bad experience that I had in high school when I was in my first year high school. So this is not gonna happen again, okay? You have to be aware of what kind of instructions you are giving your students, if they are understanding the situation, the context, because not all the students have the same English level. You have to repeat the instructions and make sure that your students have understood. The thing is that you have to use some methods, some activities before taking a listening exam. That's why we have to talk about a common problem in class, which is the learners are confused because they don't make sense of what they are hearing, what they are listening to. So they can't recognize the contracted negative in don't during the listening exam. Okay, my classmates are going to are going to show you some information, some activities that you can apply into your listening exams or listening assessment in order to help students to improve or to develop their listening skills, so they can recognize the contracting negative in don't. And well, my classmates are going to continue with these steps. Okay.
Okay, next we have the class, and for class we have a question. That is, which class will we work with? Okay, in this action plan, we will work on teaching English to lower secondary learners at intermediate level. This in order to develop listening skills so that students can understand a second language eloquently. Next, we have our goal. In this case, we have a question that is, what will I try? And we want to assess the students' listening skills to identify the negative construction in don't without losing the coherence of what is understood. As I said before, we want to assess to see how the student can identify the construction in don't.
Okay, that's great. Now, Andres, I think you have to present your own slides, right? Okay, you can continue.
How or what resources or materials do I need? For this first activity, we are going to use materials that show people interacting in situations where the learners may have to do the same. This is the activity. The activity's name is Information Exchange, where we have to use two pictures because there are going to be two students, a list of words, two lists of words to formulate the questions. They are only guides or clues for the students, and they themselves have to formulate the questions. And then the answers of the questions. What is the process? Two students in front of the class, they are going to have a conversation. They're going to ask many questions about pictures, about the other student's picture. And the other student is going to answer. And then the role changes, vice versa. The other student is going to make questions, and the other student is going to answer.
Continuing with the presentation, we have as next activity, teachers can also pause the audio and check understanding of don't. The main thing in this activity is that the audio chosen is concise and easy for students to understand. What we will see below is an example where the statement says, read that questions, think about what you need, then listen again, circle the correct answer. So I'm gonna play the audio for this activity.
Hi, Mia. Would you like to do something fun this weekend?
This weekend? Sure. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Do you like playing video games?
I do, but it's summer. Let's do something outside.
Okay. Do you want to play basketball?
No, I don't like playing basketball.
How about cycling?
Yes, I love cycling. And I have a new bicycle.
Great. Is Saturday afternoon okay?
Sorry, but I'm busy. How about Sunday afternoon?
Okay. When is a good time for you?
Is 3 p.m. okay?
No, I work from 11 to 3. How about 4 p.m.?
Sunday at 4 is great. Let's meet at school.
How about the park? It's near my house.
Perfect. See you then.
As you can hear, with these examples, we will be able to hear that the audio clearly has the correct pronunciation of the word don't. In addition, it is a sense and tone. So, to reinforce its use, we do an activity where students will listen to the audio carefully and then mark the correct alternative. In this course of the audio, the teacher will pause the audio as many times as necessary. This will help the students to process the audio much easier and to be able to solve the activity. In this way, the teacher will evaluate their listening and comprehension skills.
Okay, teacher, I'm going to continue. In another way that help learning, understanding children is listening text is to choose audiovisual recording to recognize how or when to use tone. For example, DVDs, TV news broadcasts, Instead of just audio tapes, for example, the radio broadcast, we're going to see and listen this video.
What do you usually do on Saturday?
I wake up at 8 a.m. Then I take a shower and go to work. I have lunch with my friends at about 1 p.m.
Hold on. You don't have breakfast?
No, I don't have time. I'm always in a hurry.
I need to have breakfast every day. It gives me energy for the rest of the day.
Oh, but I have a cup of coffee and a muffin at the office.
And what do you do after work?
I sometimes go to a bar and have some beers with my friends. Would you like to come with us next Saturday?
Sure, it sounds great.
Okay, and the end of this video, we can ask the students different questions so that they can understand it and improve that skill. For example, one question will be, how many times have you listened the auxiliary don't? The students will have the answer according to the time here, which in this case is twice, okay? Dos veces. You can also ask the students what the don't question was and what type is it. And this case will be A, for example, you don't have a breakfast, and B, no, I don't have a breakfast. This part is in this video. E is a simple present. That's all, teacher.
Okay, and when was I trying? 2 weeks before the end of the first bimester, because at the end they already have developed the basic listening skills. The results was it successful? How do I know? The students made sense of what they heard and can recognize the contract negative in dog during the same exam taken for the first time.
That's great. Well, up to this point, we have seen many activities to help students to develop their listening skills. And as you have seen, this is not just about give them information and exam and giving them scores from that. No, it's also about help the students to develop their listening skills by giving them proper activities, proper resources, worksheets, and other kind of things. So in this way, the students can develop not only their listening skills, also another skills related to listening, like maybe reading or speaking. And yeah, and this is gonna be a good situation. You're going to see right now a properly situation about how to take a listening exam, and this is simple. So please pay attention first to the video.
What do you like doing?
I like riding a bike. I love driving. And I like cooking.
I like travelling, and I really love taking photos.
I like running, I like football, I like going out with my friends, I like going to restaurants.
I like listening to music, and I like going to the cinema.
Ooh, I like cooking a lot, and also I like reading, I like gardening, and I like going to the cinema.
What don't you like doing?
Don't.
I don't like waiting, and I hate taking the bus.
I really don't like watching TV, and I hate playing video games. I find them boring.
I don't like getting up early. I don't like working.
I don't like playing video games.
I hate doing sports, and I really don't like going on Facebook.
Well, that's great, you know. Something interesting about this video is that the students can make a comparison when they are listening to people. They are talking about what they like and what they don't like, so the students can infer in which situations they can use the expression don't. So also they can take more information of this video because they are watching the context. This is an interview and people is talking about what they like, and when they are talking about what they like, they usually smile, and when they are talking about what they don't like doing, they usually have like some face movements like this person, and that's something important for students because they are more confident about their answers into the exam. And yeah, we're going to see now how should be taken an exam. Well, now we have an exam related to the video. They have to answer, for example, Nigel, if he said, maybe I don't like cooking, or I don't like cycling, or something like this. In this case, we have to use also some pictures that can help the students to answer the question. In this case, for example, you can see in the slide, it says Nigel said, waiting. I hate taking the bus. So you can see this picture, and there is this is a representation of what is Nigel talking about. He don't like waiting. So this could help students to answer the question, and the students also can feel less stressed, less frustrated, because if they know the context, if they know also what is the use of don't in an interview, they can guess the correct answer, and also they can learn and they can enjoy doing this kind of exams. So that's all. I hope you like this presentation. See you next time. Thanks.